Hello everyone. Hello. My name is Deepak and I am the Senior Manager at UNBC, University of Northern British Columbia. There are a lot of things which we always consider while selecting any college, university or any particular area. Right? Yes? So all of you are planning to study in Canada? Raise your hands. Yes? Great. So of course, since now you have already made your mind that you want to study in Canada. So what are those factors? I just want to have an understanding from you guys, and then later on I'll be discussing about all those factors. So काफी सारी चीजें होंगी जो हमने consider की होंगी, and then we have came up to a conclusion that we want to go to Canada, right? Because destination बहुत सारी हैं. There is USA, Australia, Canada, New Zealand. So why Canada? So I want to ask it from you people, and then later on I'll be telling you about all those points, all those factors. Any random thoughts are welcome. So anything, please.
Better lifestyle.
Lifestyle, ठीक है, okay. Your relatives, we can say. Relatives can be one of the major factor. What else? Atmosphere, very important. What else? What education means? Education तो हमारे इंडिया में भी है, right? Quality education we can say. हाँ, money matters, very important.
सब झूठ बोल रहे हैं, PR के लिए जा रहे हैं.
Okay, right. So PR पर हम बिल्कुल direct straightforward आ गए हैं, ठीक है. So PR again, how many of you are looking for PR in Canada? आप नहीं वापस आ रहे हैं? You are coming back? Then raise your hands, guys. Those who are looking for PR. Wonderful. What else? What else? हाँ जी, anything from this side? अच्छा, PR ही हमारा एक ही फैक्टर है. Okay. What else? All right. So all these points which you guys have mentioned, all these are relevant points. You should definitely consider these points. So I'll start with the very basic thing, like which was mentioned regarding the atmosphere, the climatic condition. Now, since you are planning to study in Canada, you must know about the weather, about the climatic condition, right? So this is one of the important factors, because in Canada, you may find that in majority of the areas during winters, the minimum temperature will goes up to -20, -30 to -40 degrees as well. So whichever the area, whichever the institution you are selecting, you need to know that what is the climatic condition over there. So UNBC, University of Northern British Columbia, this is based in Prince George, which is an approximate 1 hour flight distance from Vancouver, and it is in British Columbia province. So like we do have states in India, हम states हैं हमारे इंडिया में, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, like that we call province in Canada, right? So it is in British Columbia province. And if I talk about the weather in British Columbia, so during winters, the minimum temperature will goes up to -7 to -8 degrees. And during summers, the maximum temperature will goes up to 25 to 26 degrees. So it has the moderate climatic condition. And it is also an excellent tourism destination as well. So in fact, if I talk about Vancouver and in the nearby areas, these are the world's most livable cities and excellent tourism destination as well. So again, you are going in one of the best places to study abroad. Now, another important factor is the type of institution, that in what type of institution you are going. So generally there are only two types of institution in Canada. One is private institution and the another one is public funded, government institution, rightly said. So I think a lot of you have raised hand, those who want to apply for PR once they complete their studies. So if you are going in a public funded institution, the very first benefit which you will get is you are eligible to apply for 3 years of work permit visa. आप अपनी studies complete करने के बाद 3 साल का work permit visa के लिए apply कर सकते हैं. And that will only happen when you will go in a public funded institution, except one province, one area, which is Quebec. उसके अलावा if you are going in a public funded institution, then only you are eligible to apply for 3 years of work permit visa. So those who are looking for PR options, and Prince George comes under a regional area. So it's very simple, just complete your studies, get at least 6 months of work experience, and you are eligible to apply for PR in Canada. Moving forward to the another factor, the cost of living, right? That's another important factor. So how many of you are aware that you can do part-time jobs in Canada? Quite few, only few hands. And for how many hours?
20 hours.
20 hours, very rightly said. So generally students used to do part-time jobs along with their studies, and you are eligible to work for 20 hours a week. And during your semester break, you can work for 40 hours a week, very rightly said. So if I talk about the job opportunities, if I talk about the wages, so British Columbia has the second highest wage rate in Canada, which is 15.20 Canadian dollars. And if I talk about the living cost, so the living cost of Prince George will remain in between 550 to 700 Canadian dollars. So it is one of the very affordable cities in Canada. So the students are easily able to manage their livelihood expenses just by working part-time. So that's another important factor which you need to consider. Now comes the job opportunities. हम कनाडा जा रहे हैं, हमें पार्ट टाइम जॉब भी करना है एंड हमें फुल टाइम जॉब भी करना है, बिकॉज हमारे पास स्टडी कंप्लीट करने के बाद 3 साल का वर्क है, राइट? सो नाउ कम्स द क्वेश्चन कि हमारे पास जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज कैसी होंगी, किस टाइप की अवेलेबल होंगी, और मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, are we getting any support from the institution or not? So to answer these questions, first, as I already mentioned, that this is a public funded university and overall we have 95% of the employability rate. Anyone who is coming to UNBC, more than 95% of the students got placements from the university because it's a world class university. How you guys do judge anything, if you want to buy anything, you want to order online something, आपको कैसे पता लगता है किसी चीज के बारे में? Reviews and what else? Ratings, very rightly said. Ratings से पता लगता है, चाहे हमें Zomato से करना है, Amazon से करना है, Flipkart से करना है. Agreed or not? Yes. Right. So ratings are something from which you will be able to know that what kind of institution you are going into. If I talk about UNBC, so UNBC is ranked number 1 in Canada as per Maclean's ranking. UNBC is among top 50 research universities as per InfoSource. UNBC also rank among 5% research universities worldwide, and it is also among top 250 young universities globally. So it's a very well known, it's a very reputed institution in Canada. And anyone who is coming over here, they do not need to worry about job. For full time, you are getting assistance from us. Company used to come in campus and they used to recruit students for us. In case you want references, you want to apply outside campus, so we do provide references also to our international students, and you can go and start working over there. For part-time jobs, yes, there are ample opportunities available. And if you want to do part-time jobs inside our campus, so yes, we do have student mentorship program. आप part-time jobs campus के अंदर भी कर सकते हैं. Now, I'll recommend one website. It's you can note it down. It's www.workbc.ca. Please note down this website. www.workbc.ca. It's a Canada government official website. All the jobs which are available in British Columbia province, all these jobs are listed along with the industries and the pay scale and number of job openings. So all these jobs are listed, and you will find that there are more than 8 lakh jobs which are available in British Columbia province. So there is a huge scope for people like you. If you have the skill set, you do not need to worry about the jobs. There are ample job opportunities available. All you need is to go over there and explore those job opportunities. Okay, so do visit this website, check out that from which academic criteria you are fulfilling, what is your past academic criteria, and accordingly what kind of jobs which are available for you. And this will also help you in selecting a right suitable program in Canada. Okay, now any question till now, any doubts you have, please feel free to ask before we move further to the program areas. Any doubts, any questions?
Skills, sir.
Yeah.
What kind of skills, sir?
What kind of skills? Okay, so this actually depends. That let's say if you are going for a technical program like Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, right? And for that, let's say you want to apply for a job, and over there it will be mentioned that you need to know the coding. You need to know certain languages like R, Python, Java. Anyone who is from non-medical background is able to relate what I'm saying, right? Let's say you are from a commerce background, then there must be a requirement that you must know a company law, you must know accountancy, you must know the basic concepts, right? अगर आपको उसकी knowledge है, ठीक है, आपको अगर ये basic concept पता है, so this is something, या फिर let's say कोई journal skill है, let's say MS Excel, PowerPoint presentation, right? And accordingly you can apply in those jobs. All these details will be listed on the website.
आपकी previous जो आपने कनाडा में education किया उससे related होगा ना of course.
Okay, good to go? Any questions, anything else? All right, now coming to the another important aspect of this session is regarding the program which we offer. So program selection एक सबसे important aspect होता है. सबसे पहली चीज, because since you are going to study over there, it is really very important that it is of your interest. आपका उस program में, आपका उस course में interest होना चाहिए. Another important factor is the relevancy, that the program must be relevant to your past studies, because otherwise there may be a chance of visa rejection. Let's say if an arts student is going for a technical program, like for IIT program, so how come the student will get a visa, right? The government of Canada will definitely ask a question, right? So this is something which is really a very important aspect for all of you to understand. Now, we at UNBC offers 4 years bachelor degree program. Now, a lot of you will be thinking, we have already decided to go for a 2 years diploma program, yes? Okay, so now I will be differentiating here between a diploma and a degree program. That why degree, why not a diploma? Of course, diploma is also not a bad option, but yes, again, if you are going for a degree program, the value is of course more. Apart from this, when it comes to applying for PR, so if you are going for a diploma program, you will get 91 points. Wherein if you are going for a degree program, you will get 120 points to apply for PR. So there is a huge gap of 29 points, and every single point matters. Now comes the education, जो सबसे important aspect है. If you are going for a 4 years degree program, then there is going to be a co-op in all the degrees options. So for one complete year or for one semester, it varies from program to program, you will be getting practical knowledge. And for that, you'll be working with any of the company or with any of the organization to have a better understanding. India may we call it internship. Yes? How many of you have done internship? Okay, one, that's it. Okay, so internship in Canada we call it workplace practicum or co-ops, right? So वो जो exposure है वो आपको एक degree program में मिलेगा, right? And of course, when it comes to job, so the job preference is always given to a degree program holder, because that student have studied more subjects, they have more theoretical knowledge, as well as the student is also having the practical knowledge. So this is something which is a really very important factor. Of course, आपको study 4 years करना पड़ रहा है, but उसके साथ उसके advantages भी उतने हैं. अगर हम long term perspective से देखें, so it is always recommended to go for a degree program rather than going for a diploma program, right? So you need to factor out that which is a right thing for you. What are your future goals? If your goal is to get PR, then I would recommend to go for a degree rather than going for a diploma, because eventually you're getting 29 points extra, and over here after 6 months you can directly apply for PR. But if I talk about diploma, you do a 2 year diploma, then you need to have at least 2 to 3 years of work experience, and then later on there might be a question that whether your points are completing or not in order to apply for PR. So अगर long term perspective की देखें, so always a degree is always a preferable option. Now, how many of you have done grade 12? Please raise your hands. जिन्होंने 12th class अपना complete कर लिया है. Okay, सभी 12th के हैं, majority, and those who have completed their graduation or masters. Okay, so I think 70-30. That's what we can say. Anyways, great. So those who have done their grade 12, those who have recently completed their grade 12. Whether you are from non-medical, medical, arts or commerce background, we have got program options with us, right? We have got, for Bachelor of Arts, we have got Geography, History, English, Nature-Based Tourism, Women's Studies. There are a lot many options with us. Likewise, anyone who has done their grade 12 from Commerce, we have got options like Bachelor of Commerce in Finance, HR, International Business, Marketing. All these options are available with us. Likewise, anyone who is from non-medical or medical background, we have got options like psychology, physics, chemistry, mathematics, wildlife and fisheries, biology, biochemistry and molecular biology. So there are not many options. We have more than 40 plus options available with us. So you can always visit on our website You can also check with Vasu sir regarding the requirements or regarding the programs which are being offered by UNBC. Now, another important factor is the Ielts requirement for which we all are preparing. So, if I talk about Ielts, so we require 6.5 band overall, no band less than 6. This is our Ielts requirement. Apart from Ielts, we also accept Duolingo, PTE, and TOEFL. So, but my recommendation to all of you is to go for Ielts, because later on you can lodge your file when you will be applying for your visa. You can lodge your file under SGS category. Anyone heard about this terminology? Yes, what is SGS? Yes, what exactly it meant? What is meant for?
Student directing visa.
No, that's you have rightly said, student direct stream. But iska purpose kya hai? Anyone knows this? Nobody? Okay, so I'll tell you. So, जब आप admission ले लेंगे, you pay the tuition fee. After that, you'll file for your visa. So, visa file करने के दो options होते हैं. One is SGS, student direct stream, and another one is non-SGS, right? So, SGS stream में जो student जाएंगे, they need to have minimum 6 band in each module. That is the minimum requirement, right? And the student needs to pay a 1-year tuition deposit as well. उसका benefit ये होता है, अगर आप SGS में apply कर रहे हैं, एक तो visa decision आपका जल्दी आएगा, and the chances of visa means the visa success rate is almost double than non-SGS category, right? So it is always recommended, and if you want to lodge your file under SGS, only and only Ielts is accepted. That's the only English proficiency test which is accepted under SGS category. Good to go? Okay, now coming back to the English requirement again. So 6.5 band overall, no band less than 6. This is going to be our Ielts requirement. So how many of you'll be able to score this much? That sounds great. Everyone is very much optimistic.
Many people didn't even raise their hands.
They must be targeting for higher, na? ये हो सकता है ना कि they must be targeting for 7 or 7.5.
Let's say like that.
Yeah, great. So always aim for high. This is our recommendation. Make sure to get good bands, and accordingly, once you have your Ielts, you can enroll for our programs. Any questions till now? Any doubts? No? That's it? Good to go? Perfect. Still, if you have any other questions, I'll be more than happy to answer your question and queries. It can be in journal. I have no problem in answering those queries. So I'll be more than happy to interact with you individually. So if you have any questions, please feel you can come downstairs and we can have one-on-one session. Okay? Great. Thank you so much, and all the best for your Ielts.